Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, a great sight to see. Alex Smith back at the...
Check. 180. Check 53. I'm here all day.
First down, Fitzpatrick. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And break. The tight end's got it. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It's a 45-yard punt. They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Fitzpatrick throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see. Punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back.
What did you talk about real quick? How I got that good return and it gets paid for. Not even a touchdown.
Check, block 54, block 54. Here we go, D. Here.
They'll start the drive with Drake.
Rush in.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him. And
35 behind. Hey, alert 3.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Going deep here for Parker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a first and...
35
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. It's complete. Stills. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Going deep here for Stills. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Fitzpatrick, and he finds Stills, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And his guys have got it back at the closing.
Check 53.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of 10.
Fitzpatrick on first down. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And his guys are going to get the football at the the 23-yard line.
Right 20! 53 at the mic. 53 at the mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On play action, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man on the out route. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a draw play with Drake. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
35, 180! No.
Right back to Drake. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Fitzpatrick. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. On 1st down, Fitzpatrick is going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Fitzpatrick caught by Wilson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here, the 32. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll...
That's when you don't throw my way with that exercise.
180! 35's the mic. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Stills bringing it in. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. Underneath, he's got Brate. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And a few... So a victory here for the Washington Redskins, and this will be a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls,
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden.
Here we go. Check back, check back.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Kendrick Bourne, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. A look at the numbers for Coleman in last week's game. 18 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Push him back.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Coleman now. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown, 49.
They can't stop. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Check, check, walk 54, walk 54.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Bourne. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 21. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. 53's the mark, 53.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. Actually, I remember that game, December, against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll look to set up his blockers. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands.
Here we go. 180.
Number 53. Mike 53.
We ain't giving up nothing.
Garoppolo on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Check 53. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and the Redskins scoop it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st down, Coleman. And he's brought down. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 20.
53. Mike 53. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They begin the drive with Coleman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
It's a foot race. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 180. 53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety Landon Collins. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a